The heart of the wish is a term used to describe the underlying motive in the child's expressed wish. It is often unsaid or only alluded to by the child, but if we can understand the heart of a child's wish, it will ensure we are providing a unique, high-quality wish experience to each wish child and family. It will allow us to focus on the why when planning the wish in accordance with our policies and procedures.
We've had 2 water park wishes. One was to go to Aquatica, and that kiddo was really interested in how water parks work. So he got to go behind the scenes and turn the water on. But about the same time we were working on another water park wish, and she simply wanted to go swimming at Water Park of America because she had just finished swimming lessons. So without asking the detailed questions, we wouldn't know that, and we wouldn't have planned that wish experience correctly for those kiddos.
I have a little boy now that I'm working on a wish for. He's 6, and his wish he wanted to meet Batman. And it was, why do you want to meet Batman? What do you love about Batman? He's like, I just want to hug him. I just want to, maybe have lunch with him. And we're like, okay, well, and what would you want to do anything else with Batman? And that might be kind of fun. And he's like, well, I really want to fight bad guys, And so then we understood part of the heart of the wish was getting at him having some activity with Batman and some special heroes and to fight off the bad guys. And that really was kind of incorporating what he wanted for his wish. And so I think we've got the heart of the wish on this one.
And so what they might communicate to begin with isn't maybe exactly the details of what they want, and making sure that we're going down the right road, the right path of making sure we're meeting what it is that they actually envision their wish to be.
The first thing you want to do is really be warm and welcoming. You want to kind of get on their level and have, just kind of interact with them very casually, not go straight into questions. Just ask them, what are their favorite things, or just kind of play with them a little bit until they're comfortable with you being able to get them to open up more.
We go through the 5 different kinds of wishes, and we find that if we go through each one, give them many different examples for each kind, and then ask them, okay, if you were wishing to be something, what would it be? And it's interesting of how, even if they've never thought about it before, it really gets them thinking and coming up with some of the stuff you can pull out of them. And lots of times that'll just go from there, and you'll come up with a wish.
When we're going for the interview for the first time, it's hard to get the kids to open up, so we'll use a wish wheel. And they spin it, and they can either land on a wish to be, wish to go, wish to meet, or a favorite or a choice. When they hit the favorites, then they have to give us one of their favorite things, so it gets us to know them better.
Yeah, and when we discuss those favorites, sometimes we do go off course too. So we'll be discussing a favorite, however it'll lead to a different conversation regarding friends.
We do a lot of favorites, but sometimes there's some things that you can really find out about them that they really don't like to do, and those are a good way to open them up a little bit too.
I'm always asking questions, just good listening skills and listening to what they're saying and responding to that with another question.
Kind of going off of things that they might mention and just asking more detailed questions. Again, if it's a teenager, they'll rattle off some of their favorites or what they like, thinking that everybody knows who they're talking about. And so really spending the time talking to them to know. I find that as they start sharing some of their likes and dislikes, a lot of that stuff is foreign to me, so then I start really questioning, okay, like, oh, that's your favorite movie? Well, I've never seen that movie. Tell me about that movie. Or, they say their favorite artist, and it's like, if it's a rap artist, it's probably not anybody I've heard of. And so really spending the time talking to them to know. And then you're taking an interest in what their likes are, and to find that they open up a lot more too when they feel like that they've got this adult who's really interested in who they are, what they like, what they want to do, that type of thing.
Yes, we ask for specifics. So if they want to go to Hawaii, what do they want to do there? Or a shopping spree at the Mall of America, what is it that you want to buy? Or is there a specific store that you really love there? Here's some other ones.
Well, if they're going to go to do a Disney wish, is there a particular character or theme that you want to do?
You just try to keep them talking.
Try and be on their side a little bit.
Be on their side a little bit, so yes, work with the kids.
Okay, so to prepare, we also then ask questions, especially like for little girls. everyone maybe assumes that they're into princesses and things like that. And we recently did an initial visit where she was not at all a princess kid. She loved sea life, so we happened to have a plush platypus that we brought with, and that was a great icebreaker. So asking questions in advance and really being prepared helps a lot.
The first thing is when you meet the family to really get to know not only the Wish kid, but the parents, the siblings, even the pets, and really learn the dynamics of the family before you even start asking questions or getting into the Wish.
Well, one of the tricks that we found works really great is if there's more than one child in the family, we ask the questions on the favorites form to all the kids. It's kind of a sneaky way for us to know kind of in the future for enhancements, but we find that if we have a shy Wish kiddo, maybe the older brother or sister is comfortable answering the questions, and they're sort of our icebreaker for us. So
sometimes you can find teenagers, some can be talkative, some not. We had a Wish boy just recently who, at first it was really hard to get him to say anything. He was angry. And the biggest thing is not taking that personally and not taking it that he wasn't excited about his wish.
And if they still can't make a decision, we tell them, you know, there's no pressure. You guys just talk to your family and, you know, take a couple days and decide, you know, what you want to do.
Well, I think they need to realize what's the most impactful. Some things are for the moment, but what will last the longest for them is what they want to look at too, as the Wish kids.
It's important to have lots of details in the Wish paperwork to make sure we can provide a fulfilling Wish experience. By using these strategies to get to the heart of the Wish, you will have no problem answering the questions on the paperwork. It is so rewarding to learn the true essence of a wish, and we hope that this video helps you feel more prepared to discover the heart of the Wish.